Hi, out there, it's Colin Woolway from the Drumsense teaching program, and I'm happy to say that I have been asked, more than once, I have to point out, to explain something that I do in my clinic drum solos pretty much every time. So I'm going to explain it now. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is something that I came up with a long time ago. You Billy Cobham fans out there may have seen him demonstrate something similar to this, using more drums, going around in a triangle of 3 and a triangle of 4. And I came up with something based on that, but I'm using obviously fewer drums. So what it is, it's a triangle of 3 going in a anti-clockwise direction starting here. The left hand is playing a straight line of 2, starting on this drum. And we're playing in a triplet feel. So if the quarter note is here, these are 8th note triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going. If I play triplets on the snare drum, and I'll take the right hand round in the pre-described triangle. So we're going. And now I'll do the left hand. And now we'll put all that together. The idea was to set up a kind of little bubbly motif that you can mess around with, or I can mess around with. You saw me do some double strokes instead of singles. Play it on the rim. I usually do a little bit of accenting the right hand in groups of 4. Accenting the left hand. And then the idea is to create a kind of question and answer thing, call and response sort of idea, with these roughed triplets. The hardest part to explain, so I'll just go for it. I'm playing triplets again in groups of 4. That's the beginning of the second time round. And now I'm back to home. And what I'm doing is I'm playing a rough for every accent. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all single strokes. So I'm moving that in my groups of 4 down the kit. Second time round. So I'm going 1, 2, 3 and a 4. So this kind of bubbles away, and I can mess around with these roughed half-note triplets, I think they are. So I'm playing, you're hearing a half-note triplet accent with a rough on it each time. So you get this kind of A and B thing going on, which I can just have a bit of fun with. It always returns to that. That's the idea, based on just thinking if you're going to do a drum solo to a room full of drummers or a room full of people who just happen to be watching, it's nice to have something that might just catch their attention, obviously, something that's interesting, obviously, but something that makes the listener think, where's this going? Okay, I've got the beat, I can relate to what I'm hearing, I'm not quite sure what he's doing, but that doesn't matter, I can see. But where's it going? Where's it going? And I find that if I put this into a solo, bearing in mind this is a drum clinic solo, not necessarily a big stadium rock thing, I can make it a feature point. I can start my solo and think, well, how am I going to get to that? I could start anywhere, playing anything. But the idea is, how do I get to that? And then how do I get out of it? So if I have one focused piece in what might be, let's face it, a 10-minute solo, if I have one focused piece in it that I know people will like and I know that I can play, I think that's a good thing. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.